Hello, and welcome back to another practice. My name is Jaleese, and today we're going to be doing some yoga focusing on stretching out the lower back and releasing some tension in that area. Disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. If you are having chronic and severe issues in this area, please go see a physician. Please consult your physician before doing these exercises. Otherwise, let's get started. Today we're going to start the back of the mat in child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch, knees wide on the mat. If you need a little extra support for your heels or your knees, feel free to bring a pillow to rest under your knees, or you can come up onto your toes back here. Whenever you are ready, go ahead and walk your hands forward as far as you can up towards the top of the mat and allow your forehead to rest down. Continue to breathe as we settle into our practice. If you want a little more back stretch, feel free to bring those knees closer together or bring them all the way together and round your back out, dropping your head back to the mat. On your next inhale, slowly lifting your head, we're going to walk the hands over just outside that left side of the mat and rest your forehead back down. On the next inhale, raise your head back up. I'm just going to walk the hands over to the right side and rest your forehead. On your next inhale, we're lifting the head, coming back to center, and then slowly coming back up to a seated position. From here, we're going to come onto all fours and just do a few cat-cows. So we're inhaling, dropping the belly down, open the heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Push those shoulders away. And exhale, cat. Continue breathing, matching your movements with your breath. And one more in each direction. All right, on the next exhale, we're coming back to center. From here, we're just gonna walk those hands forward and press back. Inhale up and press back. One more. Inhale up and press back. Good. From here, we are coming into a seated position. Stretching the legs out in front of you on the mat. All right, we're bringing the feet together, bringing the legs together. We're inhaling the hands straight up to the sky. Exhale, we're rounding over, keeping a nice curve in the back. Go as far as you can. If you can grab your toes, cool. If not, just go ahead and drop your hands down to the mat wherever they hit. Remember, a nice rounded spine here. We're just going to sway side to side, twisting that upper back ever so slightly. On the next inhale, we're coming back up to seated. From here, nice tall back. Press the heels of the hands into the mat and lengthen your spine as much as you can. On the exhale, maintain that nice straight spine, releasing the hands. We're just going to walk the hands forward, keeping the back as flat as possible. Whenever you feel your spine start to curve, that's where you should stop. All right, nice flat back, open heart, and breathe. Just take notice. See if your exhale opens up a little more space for you to stretch. And if so, feel free to walk those hands down a little bit more as you exhale. Good, big inhale here. And on your exhale, let's go ahead and round the spine down as far as you can and allow the head to hang heavy. Now this is going to be an intense stretch for your glutes, your lower back, your thighs. So go slowly and listen to your body. If you're feeling pain, maybe back out about 10-15%. If you're feeling uncomfortable, maybe stay a little longer. Breathe into the feeling. On your next inhale, we're slowly coming back up to seated. We're going to draw that right heel in towards the left thigh. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, fold. Or you can bring the elbows down to the mat. You can grab onto your knee, your shin, your foot, whatever you can. If you need to, feel free to bring a slight bend in that bottom leg there. Stretching out the back of the thigh. The IT band on the side is going to give you a bit of a release in your lower back. And on your next exhale, go ahead and drop your head. See if you can stretch a little bit further in your exhales. On your next inhale, we're walking back up to seated and switching the legs out. My toes are cold. We're inhaling those hands up to the sky and exhale, fold. Now it is quite normal for your body to be more flexible on one side than it is on the other. So if that's the case for you, don't worry. No, it is completely normal. And on your next exhale, go ahead and drop your head. And see if you can stretch a little bit further on your exhales. On your next inhale, slowly bringing up the head and walking back up to a seated position. From here, we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. Go ahead and flutter your legs out in butterfly. You can grab onto your toes or on your ankles, whatever works for you. On the next exhale, we're finding stillness, using the outsides of the legs to draw the knees towards the mat. And exhale, release as we round over. If your elbows can come down, cool. If not, cool. Just maintain that hold on your ankles or on your toes. With your exhales, again, see if you find a little bit more space as you breathe out and are able to deepen your stretch. Just play around with it. See how it feels. Listen to your body. And continue to breathe. If you like, maybe inviting a gentle sway in this pose here. On your next inhale, we're slowly coming back up to seated. From here, we're going to stack those shins on top of each other in our fire log pose. So we'll start with the right side on top. Right ankle goes on top of the left knee, and right knee on top of the left ankle. If you need to, you can bring a block or a pillow up under your knees to support. Take a breath. Even a blanket, a folded blanket will help too. And on your exhale, leaning forward, walking those hands up towards the top. If your elbows can come down, cool. If not, just step on your hands, going as far as you can. And whenever you're ready, just allowing the head to hang heavy. Dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. And expanding the rib cage. Get a nice stretch in the sides as well. On your next inhale, we're slowly coming back up to seated. And we're leaning back onto the hands to switch out the legs. All right, with your left leg stacked on top, we're inhaling nice and tall and exhaling forward, going down as far as you can. Allowing your breath to create more space in the body. And dropping your head whenever you're ready. On your next inhale, we're slowly coming back up to seated. And we're turning to face the front of the mat as we wind down in our practice. From here, we're inhaling those hands up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. We're stretching up and over. On the next inhale, we're coming back up to center and stretching over towards the right. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, we're twisting over to the left. So right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Left hand comes down on the floor behind you. And breathe. So gently twisting here. No need to press or pull into your twist. Just draw those shoulder blades together. And with your exhale, twist. On your next inhale, hands come back up to the sky. And on the exhale, we twist to the right. Again, nice and gentle here. Drop those shoulders down from the ears. And breathe. On your next inhale, hands come back up. And we're exhaling down to heart center. From here, we're scooping the hands all the way up to the sky on the inhale. Exhale, thumbs down to the forehead. Feel free to repeat after me. On this day, may I keep kind thoughts of myself and of others. I choose to focus on thoughts of peace, thoughts of love, and thoughts of grounding. Thumbs float down to the lips. On this day, may I speak words of life, words of love, and words of truth unto myself and others. And thumbs float down to the heart center. On this day, may my heart be open to giving and receiving love in all directions. I am at peace in my heart. I choose love. Thumbs float back to the forehead as we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you again in your practice today. My name is Jalise, And if you enjoyed, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you want to see any other videos in the future, and I'll see you next time.